Hi guys, it's Yingxin Hu. Welcome back. I'm going to teach you guys how to make one of your most favorite dish, the spring rolls. Traditionally, we eat spring rolls on the first day of spring. I hope you guys are excited to learn how to make your own homemade spring rolls. Now, let's get everything started. So here, we are going to need a few ingredients, and some of them probably a little bit unusual, so I would say probably optional for you guys. So first of all, we need some spring onions, ginger, garlic clove, and carrot, some bean sprouts, and we need glass noodles. So it's not like the normal rice noodles you can find from Chinese supermarket. So I'm going to show you guys. So basically, these noodles are extremely thin. So after you cook it, it's turns clear. That's why it's called glass noodles. And also, we'll need something we call it wood ear in China, because this specific type of mushroom only grow on the trees, and when you see them, they literally look like the ears of the tree. That's where the name came from. The first thing I'm going to prepare, I'm going to put a few pieces of wood ear in the boiling hot water, because the one you can get normally or dehydrated one. So I'll say, if you guys can see this much in my hand, I'm going to put it in the bowl now. After I put in hot water, a few minutes later, there are gonna be a lot in the bowl. And now I'm going to pour some boiling hot water in my bowl. Then I'm going to use some cling film cover the bowl. So we are going to leave it on the side for at least 10 minutes or whenever they all fully expanded. Then the next thing I'm going to do will be the glass noodles. So here we don't need a lot of them, because they are dehydrated as well, and if we put them in the water, they are going to expand a little bit. So here I'm going to use tiny bit of my glass noodles here, because I don't want the glass noodles dominate the whole dish. So here I'm going to mix some warm-ish water in my jug, because we don't want to use boiling hot water for the glass noodles. If we put boiling hot water in the glass noodles is gonna become really sticky, because normally they are made from potato starch. Now I'm going to pour the water in the bowl. And for the glass noodle bowl, we don't need to cover with anything. We can just leave it on the side for now. So here I'm going to quickly prepare a few other vegetables. So for the garlic and the ginger, we can just finely dice them. However, for the spring onions or the carrot, we are going to cut them to long, thin strips. So here are my prepared vegetables. We have some finely chopped garlic cloves, ginger, and we have some carrot slices and spring onion slices and some bean sprouts here. And now I'm going to show you guys how my wooden ear and my noodles looks like. So we're going to quickly open the cling film and have a look at what's going on in this bowl here. So if you guys can remember, before I put the wood ears in the water, they are only about this much, and now each one of them is like a handful. They are absolutely massive now. And for my glass noodles, they are soft enough as well. That means the last thing I need to prepare will be the wooden ear. I'm just going to quickly slice them. Then we are going to add in our olive oil. Then I'm going to turn the heat to medium, and we are going to add in some spring onions, garlic and ginger, and some carrots. Bean sprouts, some salt and pepper. Now we're going to add in the wood ears, we are going to add in the glass noodles, and quickly we are going to add in, because the mixture I made here is not a lot in the pan, so I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce. Then we are going to add in about 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Then a pinch of sugar. Then we are going to add in some corn flour mixture. So here we are going to use 1 teaspoon of corn flour and 1 tablespoon of water. Just give it a quick mix. Now we are going to get them out on a plate and let it cool. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to make this spring roll skin or wrapper. So here we will need 1 cupful of plain flour. So 1 cupful of plain flour here. Then we need 1 teaspoon plus half teaspoon of corn flour here. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon, half teaspoon corn flour. Then I'm going to put in a pinch of salt. Then we are going to add in 2 cups of water. It's normal tap water will do. Then we are going to use a whisk to mix everything together. Once there isn't any lump left and your mixture is ready, let's move to the hob. So now I'm going to show you guys what to do, and we are going to turn the heat to low straight away, and then I'm going to use some kitchen rolls and some vegetable oils here. So basically we are going to drop a tiny bit of oil in here and use the kitchen rolls, quickly go around the pan. That's it. And then we are going to pour about a cupful of the mixture. A cupful of mixture in the pan. And quickly stir it. So that's my first wrapper done, as you guys can see. It's really stretchy. I'm gonna leave it aside to cool now, and we are going to use it to wrap our vegetables in the wrapper later on. Right guys, we just realized we ran out of sweet chili sauce. Now I'm going to quickly show you guys how to make a homemade sweet chili sauce. So you will need 1 finely chopped chili and 1 garlic clove finely chopped and about a teaspoon of ginger finely chopped. So here I'm going to turn on the heat for my saucepan, and I'm going to add in all the things I just chopped straight in the pan. Then we're going to quickly stir them. Same time, add in 175 grams of caster sugar and turn the heat to low. And then we are going to add in 75 milliliters of Chinese white wine vinegar. Give them a quick mix. Now I'm going to add in 12 grams of water. One teaspoon of light soy sauce. So once the sugar are melted, we are going to add about 1 teaspoon of corn flour and with about 1 teaspoon of water, and we are going to add them in here. We're going to turn the heat up to high heat. So right, I'm going to show you guys, like after about 5 minutes ish, my sweet chili sauce starts to turn really sticky. However, remember we have lots of sugar in them, so once they cool, the sauce is gonna be even thicker. So now I'm going to turn off the heat and transfer my sweet chili sauce in a small pot and let it cool completely. Right, now I'm gonna show you guys. So that's all the spring roll toppers we made, and now I'm going to roll the fillings in them. So basically, we are going to take one of them off. Don't worry if there's any holes on them, it's absolutely fine. So we are going to roll them a few times and all the holes will eventually get covered. Now I'm going to put tiny bit fillings in here. We don't want a lot because if the roll is too big, it's not gonna get fried through nicely. So yeah, I think that will do. And now we are going to roll it about halfway, right here. And then we are going to fold the two sides in, like this. Put a bit more here. And then we are going to continue roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, until at the end we seal it. Right, now I'm going to quickly make a few. The filling I made, we made 6, and however, we tried 2 as tester. They definitely work. Now I'm going to put my spring rolls in a deep fryer. So we are going to be really gentle with them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use some chopsticks. Because once it's in, we're going to quickly flip it a little bit. So we just fried all the 4 we made, and here they are. And also our freshly homemade sweet chili sauce. I still have some here, I'm going to show you guys. They're so nice. Honestly, they taste way much better than the pre-made one from the shop. And we know exactly what we put in our sauce, so it's definitely safe. I won't say healthy because quite a lot of sugar in it. Right. Now it's the most important part. Try my lunch. And I'm going to grab a small plate and a knife to cut through, and we'll have a look what's inside. Right. Now I'm going to chop one open. This one here. Can you hear how crispy they are? Oh, look at all those fillings. Amazing, honestly. I'm going to dip it in my freshly homemade sweet chili sauce now. Oh wow. Amazing. Mmm. 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 Honestly, they are amazing. They are so good, honestly. Oh wow. And this sweet chili sauce recipe, guys, definitely try it. It's so good. It tastes way much better. And it's not extremely spicy, those kind of heat. It's mild heat behind the sugar and the vinegar.